After these two tough losses here, just kind of where's the team at, and what are you guys telling yourselves you need to do better to correct this tomorrow night and going forward?
Definitely motivated after tonight, especially knowing that we weren't a quarter of our best, and just that we can be better. The beauty of it is we got another one tomorrow, and we have a chance to bounce back. I think guys are in high spirits. It's somewhat early still, so you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, too worried, but at the same time have that sense of urgency, okay, we got to turn the tide a little bit.
What are maybe the biggest priorities that you feel like you guys need to fix?
I think just consistency, the right approach. I think there's always points and stretches in the game where we look really, really good, and there's times where we can be, not so good, really bad. And I think it's just about us and our mentality each and every game, each and every possession. Having that mindset, being mature, coming together. Ultimately, just playing to win and keeping the main thing. We can do that a lot better.
You felt like a really consistent team a season ago, and to your point there, haven't been as consistent this year. What do you think the key is to having that click back into gear?
I think it's the mindset, first of all. For me, one thing I learned through consistency is it's about approach and where your mind is and how you approach it, making the right play every time, regardless if you miss 5 in a row, make 5 in a row, turn the ball over, whatever the result is, as long as we're focused on making the right play. And we got to keep that in mind. If we make mistakes making the right play, we'll live with those. And I think in the grand scheme of things, we got to just keep that in mind, and as a team and as a unit, really lock in and own in on that. What are we doing when we watch our minutes, when we watch our film? Is this something we're willing to live with in a good result or bad? And I think we just got to control what we can and continue to fight together and put together solid minutes and solid possessions, just one at a time.
Turnovers seem like it could be a more controlled thing for you guys. What do you think was behind the high turnover number tonight?
Focus, angles, a beat late. Those are the first things that come to my mind, just getting better angles. I know for myself, on one turnover I had, he shot the gap. If I'd dribbled over, I could have hit Mike on the flare. So that for me, I just got to make a better angle. Making passes earlier when teams try to load up, cutting for each other, presenting outlets, small things like that.
I think the natural reaction of the fan base after seeing 2 games like this is to hit the panic button. You guys don't seem to be that way right now. Is that key to surviving a season, especially 11 games in?
That's the world, though. That's just the world, And especially as an athlete, you get used to it. You play really good. Oh, my God, we love you. Don't go. God forbid their parlay doesn't hit. Why are you on the court? You suck. And it's always the fake pages. They don't want you to know who they really are.
Right,
but, it's life, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta take it for what it is, Can't really worry about that, because at the end of the day, I trust my teammates. I love my teammates. I know they trust me. In this locker room, that's all we can be concerned about. People are always going to have opinions. He say. And I think right now it's just about, us. Literally just about us, each and every day. How can we be better? Tomorrow, we got to be better. And we will be better. And I believe in my guys that they're going to come in the right mindset to be better. And I'm going to control what I can and be in that mindset to guard, provide energy, try to make plays for others, get us going in our offense, play my role. That's the beauty about the NBA is you get another game, and just on us to really make sure that we have that sense of urgency to, as Finn says, make it okay.
Nickeil, you guys as a team have had an up and down season, 6 and 5, but individually you're off to a really, really strong start to the season. But how do you kind of go about that of being proud of yourself and knowing you're doing your thing with the group as tomorrow? How does that how do you approach that?
Grain of salt. I think it's important. Can't get ahead of myself. I guess one thing I've learned is things can be good and things can be bad, like by the drop of a hat. And so for me, it's just consistent approach each and every day. I think my input to the day is what's helping me, and then I just got to be there for the team and make sure that I'm controlling what I can to be ready to provide guys, to uplift guys, and just play my role. And I know each and every one was going to follow. And it's just about, I guess, getting used to each other's play styles as well. Dante, Julius, two aggressive guys who have made plays for us this season, and working their way in still. And once we get there, we'll be okay.